Thank you for joining She's Dropping the T-shirt at the Front Door Tarot. I am your sacred magical high priestess, and it is the 30th of September, okay? I come to give you the daily energies like I give you the daily news. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sugarcoating shit. I come to give you the raw truth, the real deal of what I see and what I feel, okay? Keeping it real all the time. Okay, I got 3 decks of cards down on this table, and I'm picking up a lot of remorse and saddened energies. On top, I'm picking up a lot of, revengeful, regret, revengeful, spiteful energy. It's like 2 different separate energies, that I'm picking up. I feel like it's the karmic energies, and it's the divine masculine energies, the ones that's upside down, that didn't that didn't transcend, that didn't ascend from their karmic energy into their divine self. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm picking up for the divine masculine, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he has a lot of mental, like he's entrapment. He has a lot of mental entrapment about a lot of the decisions that he had made. I feel like he got a lot of remorse going on inside him. You know what I'm saying? These is the male or females of these, like divine masculines, divine feminines. I'm not speaking about their counterparts. I'm speaking about the twin flames that should have, that know that they had a calling on their life, or realized they had a calling on their life and chose not to, walk their contract. They chose to live on the dark side and walk the dark side and be in the dark. You know what I'm saying? They just chose not to do what it is that they supposed to had, what they signed up for when God, allowed them to, to come down into this existence of this 3D. You know what I'm saying? They immediately started, when they got released, they immediately started being distracted by everything around them. You know what I'm saying? They were almost like they was doomed from the start. But I'm picking up a lot of remorse with them. I'm picking up a lot of torment in their mind. Like they can't get over memories of their twin. They can't get over, moments that they shared with them. They can't get over like the beginning steps. You know what I'm saying? When they was innocent. You know what I'm saying? Before all this shit started. Like a lot of them regret they third parties, and they regret the people that they hang with, that they've been with around. They regret like a lot of decisions that they have made. They regret like not having, discipline in their life. A lot of them want to go back and blame it on their childhood. Like they regret not healing. They regret not, making amends with whatever parent that they had issues with. They feel like that created a lot of shit for them and started the ball rolling in the wrong direction for them. And they feel like that really fucked them up. They feel like the shit that their parents did to them or didn't do for them, whether it was neglect, whether they allowed them to be violated, whatever the fuck it is, they feel like that really fucked them up. You know what I'm saying? And they feel like that shit caused them to make a lot of wrong choices in their life with picking relationships. You know what I'm saying? And then them not being spiritual and being grounded, and not growing up in a healthy environment and stuff like that. They just feel like a lot of that shit caused them to be down this road where they just, you know what I'm saying? It's like releasing a 3-4-year-old out into the wilderness, and he doomed to, starve, get harmed, hurt, and die. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he feel. He feel like he came into this world like cursed. because he never had nobody to really, be concerned. He or she never really had nobody to be concerned about them and teach them and train them up in the way in which they should go. You know what I'm saying? So they feel like that created a lot of bad decisions for them with relationships and choices that they made. Like they never learn, and they don't understand that they have the power at any time to make choices. Like they still think that everything that they make from this point on is like they don't have no power in nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, like on this deck of cards that I dealt, okay, we got relationships, reaching out, intuitive nugs. We got new beginnings, animal kingdom, choices, okay. And just with those 6 cards there, and then the child love at the bottom, about the child love and the connection between the parent and the child, okay, and how deep this bond and this connection is. And they feel like they never had a deep bond and a connection with their parent, or they feel like the deep bond and connection that they had with their parent was short-lived for whatever reason. Maybe that parent died of unfortunate reasons, or whether it was someone took them out that parent life, or that parent died from illness or something like that. They just feel like their parents caused a lot of these problems for them, where it affected them with relationships and how they think and how they make choices. You feel what I'm saying? And this card right here that got choices on it, it says, when you accept responsibility for your life, the choices that you make, you begin to tap into your power of your own spirit. You will be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you, and apply it positively and constructively to your outer world. And they either don't believe they have power to tap into their own spirit to be able to listen and make these wise choices. Like, it's something got to do with being, this constructiveness and being able to make wise choices in the outside world. They feel like the shit that they grew up in is affecting them, and why they so destructive, and why they don't make wise choices. They feel like they didn't have that option. Like nobody never, they never was fed spiritually, These is people that probably never, got introduced to church when they was kids. Like their parents probably didn't go to church. They probably didn't have no strong spiritual foundation, no kind of mentoring, or, they just grew up in, real fucked up environments. That's why they attracted the same type of, partners to them that they from what they grew up in. They grew up in everything that was fucked up about their childhood. They attracted these type of lovers to them as well, and these type of lovers also went through the same type of shit that they went through. You know what I'm saying? And by them never healing those inner childhood wounds is why they ended up mirroring and attracting these fucking karmic ass, evil ass people to them. You feel what I'm saying? Then we look at relationships, the choices, and then we're going to look at relationships, okay? It says relationships are just a mirror image of your own life. You feel what I'm saying? So if relationships is a mirror of your own life, you mirroring and attracting the shit that you went through as a child. You mirroring and attracting the shit that you grew up in. The dysfunction that you were seeing with your parents and all the adults in your life that were supposed to be like mentors and supposed to be positive, inspirations and role models around you. You seeing everybody, being third parties and be promiscuous and sleep around and, not have no integrity when it comes to relationships and being, honest and true and having, integrity and, morals and values and shit. If you seeing all that shit growing up, you gonna think all that shit is okay and cool. You know what I'm saying? And then you gonna mirror the shit that you see and you grew up in. You know, I grew up in a household where my mother was, you know, I had parents that was married for 23 years. You know, my mother was married to my father. She was a virgin when she got married. She had only kids by my father. You feel what I'm saying? She never got married after that. She's still single now. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of those ways and how they was and stuff is mirrored on back to me on how I view shit. You know, how I see shit. I probably only be married one time ever in my life. Same with my grandmother. My grandmother was only married one time, and it was with my grandfather, and they was married 22 years. You feel me? And my grandmother never had, you know, another relationship after that. She tried one other time. She had a guy that she, you know, dated or whatever. I remember Woody. I remember Woody and shit, but it really wasn't nothing serious with Woody. And then he died because he was an alcoholic. And she attracted the same type of man that was just like my granddad. My granddad was an alcoholic type of man. So, you know, she never fooled with relationships again. You know what I'm saying? Which I think that's a pattern too. You know, that a cursed pattern that needs to be broken. You know, I don't know if she felt, you know, that something disappointing about love, so like, you know, bump that. My grandmother just threw herself into her family and just was devoted to family and, you know, into her grandkids, and she was happy and cool with that, or what it was, but she just gave up on that love shit as far as relationships, or maybe she just got some type of wisdom from it and just, you know, was cool with universal love. And I see myself kind of being like my grandmother, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't really want to be like that, but I kind of see myself like that, like, you know, just focusing on my stability, security, home, money and stuff like that, and just being stable, because you ain't got to worry about all this fucking drama and this confusion and all this bullshit that comes with the shit if a motherfucker not healthy and healed. You know what I'm saying? Some people bring a lot of baggage and a lot of bullshit into your life. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to be careful who you connect your energy to, who you sign on the dotted line with, and all that type of shit, because, you know, it could be detrimental to your health, your mind, your mental, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But everybody deserves to be loved. You know what I'm saying? I think that's an energy that needed to be healed. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it probably was healed. You know what I'm saying? You know, great grandmama too. She only had one man. I ain't never seen my great grandmama with no men. You know what I'm saying? Or my aunties. You know what I'm saying? All of them was married only one time, and once their husbands died, they didn't never fool with another man again. Like, I don't know what kind of shit is that. You know, it could be just some integrity thing. Some women only get married one time, and that's their husband, whether their husband is alive or dead. You know, some people just believe that. They don't keep moving around and being promiscuous, sleeping with a bunch of men and having a bunch of husbands and all that old crazy shit. Some women just don't do all that, you know. And then you got some women and they had 4, 5, 6, 7 husbands. You know, I think that's kind of crazy too. So I don't know where the balance is at in that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, with this relationship, you are just a mirror image of your own life. So how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. It says, beware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So it's like all the shit that you have been, that you mirror, your relationships are just a mirror image of your own life. So, you know, all the shit that you have been through in your life is how you feel about relationships. You know what I'm saying? So if you've seen your parents go through a lot of fucked up shit in relationship, it's gonna make you mirror that shit out and make you view people like that. Like, no, I ain't fucking with that relationship shit. I seen too much foul shit, you know, with this and this and that. It's gonna shape how you feel about the shit. You feel what I'm saying? You know, it really is. It's going to shape how you feel. So I feel like some of these masculines feel like the shit that they seen coming up, it shaped how they view women, how they view relationships, how they respond in relationships, you know, and then how they got treated in relationships. All that shit affected their heart chakra, their thoughts, their mind, how they process shit and everything. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like, Spirit is letting us know that we in the cycle of new beginnings. Okay? We got people that been in relationships with that want to reach out to us because, like I said, a lot of them are in this shame. Like they want to amend and they want to release a lot of this pain, and they do want forgiveness. I even see forgiveness right here. Forgiveness is even right here. And then you got forgiveness in this healing card. This Siren, which is Pisces energy. Okay. It's some people that want to heal, okay, because they can't get these thoughts out of their motherfucking mind with this Eight of Swords right here. They are imprisoned. They have mental imprisonments, okay, in their mind about love and how they lost love with somebody that was dear to them, or how they treated somebody in their life. You know what I'm saying? By keeping third parties and all that other shit, and just not being fair with being honest, about if they was involved or married or whatnot. A lot of these motherfuckers is, they having nightmares and can't release certain energies out of their consciousness because they didn't do certain people correctly that they feel should have been done correctly. You feel what I'm saying? And they do want to come in and bring balance to the situation, because a lot of them is mirroring. They looking in the mirror and they seeing conflict with themselves, okay? They seeing conflict with themselves, and I feel like the ancestors and the Heavenly Father is wrestling with them and in their spirit, okay? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of mirroring going on where a motherfucker is like very ashamed of their actions, okay? They're very ashamed about how, like it says, making consciousness, okay? So they're very ashamed about a lot of shit that they did. Very ashamed about a lot of shit. They feel like they got a lot of generational trauma. Okay, they have a lot of generational trauma. Okay, that they don't know how to motherfucking heal. Like they going back, like I said, to this fucking childhood shit. You know what I'm saying? This childhood shit is so motherfucking deep, collective. Okay, this childhood shit really shapes everything that we have fucking been through in our it shapes everything in our adult life. You feel what I'm saying? They feel like they have inherited issues from their ancestors, their family. Okay? And this may be the karmic and the masculine feeling this way. That they have inherited a lot of fucked up shit from their bloodline, from their people. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these people never got their ass whooped. They never had discipline. I'm seeing discipline more than one time. So nobody never took the time to correct them about rights and wrongs and putting them in order. Like my daddy used to whoop ass, put me on punishment, all that shit. It's why I'm so fucking disciplined now. Like I was the type, I didn't have to get my ass whooped a lot. I didn't have to get put on punishments a lot because I didn't like being in restriction. I'm Capricorn. I'm Saturn. I did not like motherfuckers controlling me. That's why when I got a certain age, I nipped that shit in the bud and told, look, listen here, daddy, you're not going to be whooping me and putting me on punishment and telling me I got a curfew or none of that shit. I started getting rebellious after a certain age because I didn't like restrictions, especially when I felt I was mature and old enough, you know what I'm saying, to be able to come and go. And I knew I was disciplined and I knew I wasn't wild. I wasn't promiscuous. It's like, you gonna loosen this rope. I'm going to do a little bit of what the fuck I want, or I'm going to force you. It's gonna be a motherfucking fight up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I was that type of child. Like I'm a Capricorn, and Capricorn children, you can't control them. They are free spirited. You gotta let them be them. You know what I'm saying? They are old soul, ancient soul. You know what I'm saying? They have an inner teacher inside them. You know what I'm saying? And you can't restrict them type of people. And when you do, you gonna have a motherfucking problem. Y'all, we gonna bump heads when you try to restrict them. In a relationship, it don't matter. Whatever it is, you can have a husband, wife, it don't matter who it is. If you try to restrict a Capricorn, y'all gonna have problems. So at a certain age, when I got like about 17, I was like, fuck that 10 o'clock curfew shit. I'm not coming in at 10. If they don't want me, if they talking about they door lock at 10 and all that shit, see you tomorrow. I will be in the next day then, because you got me fucked up. And that's what I used to do. And my father had to deal with some shit. Like he had to come to some grips with the fact that, okay, I can't control this girl, you know? Like, that's where I learned at. You have to pick and choose your battles with your kids. Like, I learned that with my dad, and I did that with my kids. You have to pick and choose your battles. You can't control everything with your kids, even if you want to. You have to teach them up in the way in which you want them to go, and then some shit they gotta learn on their own. If you try to control your child and try to make them do shit you don't want them to do, they gonna end up doing the shit you don't want them to do, because you know it's a resistance. So when you loosen it and you give them room, then they may make the right choices. You know what I'm saying? And if they don't, then they bump their motherfucking head and learn the hard way. But all that fighting with them, like, you know, like with smoking, like when they get 16 and shit like that, 17 and want to smoke, you can't control that shit. If they want to fucking smoke, they gonna smoke. You might tell them they can't smoke around you, but you're not gonna stop them from smoking. So you might as well just get that shit through your head. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather for them to smoke around me or know what the fuck they smoking than for them to be sneaking around and doing the shit. So you got to pick your battles wisely about, you know what I'm saying, what's appropriate to be fighting with them about and what's not. Going to school, yeah, you're going to take your ass to school and you're going to graduate. You know what I'm saying? But some stuff you got to let them make their own decisions. So, like when my 16-year-old wanted to start smoking miles, he thought he was going to hide that shit and start smoking weed. I said, boy, you my child. So you're not about to sit up and feed some fucking lie to me and tell me your best friend smoke, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? And then you come from me, motherfucker. I've been smoking around you since you was a motherfucking baby. You not going to tell me that your ass don't smoke. Then he finally went on and admitted the shit. And I was like, it's whatever. You know, and I never had no problem out of him. You know what I'm saying? He graduated. He always, you know, stayed in line and all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't never have no problem of him and I didn't have to fight him about that. You know, I never had no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, he don't got no record, and he 20-something damn years old, and he's, you know, well mannered, and he's respect people, treat people right, and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? If you just, you know, relinquish and take some of your control off of some shit, things will work out. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the kids, you feel what I'm saying? But I feel like some of these people didn't never get their ass whooped, you know, going back to this. Some of these people didn't never get disciplined and didn't never, you know, their parents didn't never take time with them, okay? Okay, they didn't. They didn't never take time with them. They didn't nurse them, you know, nurture them and care for them the way that they should. You know what I'm saying? They didn't train them up in a way that they should go. So a lot of the shit, the choices that they making now as an adult, you know, it do stem from them being a child, okay? So a lot of them don't know how to correct this shit or how to get back, you know, how to get in line. You know, it's like they almost like they crying out for help, or they crying out. They just don't know. They crying out. I just feel like some of these people are just crying out. They crying out. I feel like somebody's crying out. They praying for some type of healing power. Okay? A lot of them is going through a lot of self-doubt. Okay? A lot of them need softness. They need somebody to care for them. They in a lot of motherfucking pain. They need a lot of cleansing of their soul. Okay? They divinity. You know? They divinity. They crying out. They really is. They crying out. They don't know how to heal. They don't even know how to take the first step to some of this shit. Okay? And I feel like some of them feel like they twin was their last hope. Like some of them feel like they twin. If they lose their twin, they feel like they lost everything. Like it ain't no need for them to even want to go on. And I'm really picking that shit up. Like, and some of these twins, they feel like their counterpart is responsible for a lot of this shit. Okay? Some of them feel like they responsible for a lot of this shit that's going on with them now. Okay? They feel like the people that they're around in their family and shit caused a lot of these problems that they got. Okay? Okay? And when I think about Aries and this radical energy right here, this impulse, argumentative, Okay? Somebody might flip the fuck out and go off on every motherfucking body around them. Somebody might flip the fuck out. Okay? Father God, I ask you to temper the bull. Okay? I ask you to temper the bull because somebody might, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it, Father God. But somebody might fuck up everything around them, including them. Because they feel like somebody around them is responsible for the shit that they going through. Okay? And they feel like if I'm going to lose everything, they feel like some shit. They feel like some shit. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. Saturn is here on the table, okay? Okay? So, somebody is doing a lot of struggling, okay? They're doing a lot of struggling with trying to ground themselves. And I'm seeing bones. I'm seeing bones. Why is bones here, Father God? They analyzing and they trying to see, they analyzing their thoughts and they trying to see, should they fuck somebody up? Should they fuck somebody up that's around them? That's in their inner motherfucking circle. And then also this could be, this karmic motherfucking energy, okay, that may do some destructive shit, okay, out of some spite, envy shit, because they don't want to see somebody move on, okay, they may do some real foul shit. It's karmic. Somebody want to do some communication. Somebody wants some communication. Somebody wants some communication. I'm seeing some reporting and communication. Okay. Somebody may be having dreams and visions. Okay. Their third eye is open. They're getting intuitive nugs. Okay. Okay. Their intuition is telling them a lot of shit, I know my intuition is telling me so much shit right now. Like, I don't even know if I should, should I just take my hands off of this and just let things just take their course or what? You know what I'm saying? Like, Father God. I'm feeling like somebody's crying out for help. Okay? I feel like somebody want to change. They want to have, personal development. They want to grow. Okay? Okay? I feel like somebody is watching us collective and they seeing how you healed, and they seeing your power, and they seeing your confidence, okay? And they seeing, how healthy you is and how pure you are, okay? And they seeing, how magical and powerful you are, they seeing you as, angelic, they seeing you as, very romantic, like this full aroma. They seeing you as, somebody very beautiful, somebody very, they stand out, but your discerning and everything is in lit too. They seeing you standing some type of full motherfucking power. You got the dog and the cat on here. You so tapped in. Everybody like you. They seeing you very influential, very powerful, very beautiful, okay? And some people want to stand in this same power like you, okay? Somebody want to feel good. This aroma. When you think about aroma, you think about beautiful smells, okay? You think about beautiful looks, okay? You think about, all that, images. Somebody want to stand in the same image and likeness as you. Somebody feel like, you might can help them get into alignment. You know what I'm saying? That you have a lot of insight. Okay? They feel like you're very accurate. Okay? You're very peaceful. Okay? Some people adore you. Okay? They feel you have a lot of healing power. Someone is looking at you as a gift. I feel like, it could be family because you got the 3 of Cups here. So it could be family, friends. It could be lovers. Like, I feel like, and then it's the World card. So I feel like people are viewing you as, like an earth angel, like some type of gift. Like they didn't understand that you was some type of gift to them. They didn't understand that you came into their life to bring, I keep wanting to hear Futoba, like I keep hearing, what's the word I keep hearing? I keep hearing, I can't pronounce it, but I keep hearing like, Topia or something like that. It's like paradise. It's like, paradise. It's like, like you're some type of, you came to bring, something to them that they wouldn't have never, they wouldn't have found nowhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even explain this photopia, this, this aromatherapy, this, this good fucking feeling to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this healing energy that they needed. They didn't understand that you was this healing energy that they needed until you was completely gone out their life. Until they experienced a lot of this different shit that they experienced. Yeah. I feel like people is looking at us as, that we very mature. With Saturn being here, they're looking at you as, you wise. You have a lot of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of discerning and insight. They can see you, tapped in with all your gifts, and all your talents, that you possess, like they can see you, in your full powers. You feel what I'm saying? Like all these cards that's on this table, they all intertwine with each other. You got intuitive nugs. Okay, your intuition is a language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. This intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher self, the universe, and to our divine spirit. And then we have the animal kingdom here that speaks about more of this shit. It says, the animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. And somebody is looking at you as some type of extraordinary gift. They're looking at you as some kind of, extraordinary creature with miraculous gifts. They're looking at you as, like I said, some type of gift that they had in their possession and they didn't realize it. It says they have been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. And at this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. And you have the turtle, the dog. I see the snake. I see rabbits. I see horses. I see butterflies. I see birds. You know what I'm saying? There's so many animals I see here. Cats, fish, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we tapped in with the animals, but I feel like our gifts are also, we also operating like in these gifts, like our instincts and discerning and stuff, and our clairvoyant gifts and our psychic gifts and abilities and stuff like that. And us just being very, tapped in, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is very sensitive right now. They feeling very broken. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feel like, you have a lot of innocence in you. Okay? They may be looking at themselves, judging themselves and seeing how selfish and harsh they was. They may feel like, that they was like a shark to you, very sharky, that they, they wasn't fair with you. They didn't treat you right. They had a lot of conflicts with you. They didn't react to you in a manner that they should have. They know that they didn't, whether they want to admit it or not. I feel like Father God is convicting them with a lot of different emotions and feelings that they cannot shake. I feel like the ancestors and God is wrestling with them, and they can't sleep. You know what I'm saying? They just cannot sleep. They cannot rest. They cannot, shake these feelings that they have. You know what I'm saying? And some of these people want to reach out in communication. I feel like this new beginning, it says everything in life is a constant vibration and movement, and therefore continuous change and evolvence. Be aware that the new beginning is on the horizon, and have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. You know what I'm saying? Reaching out. It says we know that you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Supporting is as much about the physical acts of accepting help, where often as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it presents to you. Okay, so I feel like this peacock, I'm seeing a little somewhat peacock on them. I feel like somebody is, trying to humble their ego. They trying to humble, this show off energy that they got inside of them. I feel like somebody is trying to humble themselves. I feel like somebody is trying to temper and humble themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they want to reach out and be honest about some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Father God keep fucking with them. And it's really Saturn that's fucking with them. Saturn that want to bring the structure in their life. You know what I'm saying? And making them have accountability and making them be responsible for their actions and how they've been conducting themselves. Okay? And them being very difficult and, trying to restrict people and all of those shit. You know what I'm saying? And them not being practical and spiritual and not having self-control. Okay? And not containing their emotions and grounding themselves. See, this is all Saturn that's going to teach some of these karmics and these divine masculines, divine feminines that's upside down. They're going to teach them this, okay? They're going to teach them about how they've been behaving. Because some of these people realize that some of us have pure hearts. And a lot of this shit that's going on, we didn't deserve to be treated this way. Okay? We did not deserve to be treated this way. Okay? And that's why some of these people, you know, they may feel like they need to fuck somebody up because how they feel about certain people. Okay? 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 Because somebody around them keep doing spell work and won't stop. And if this person won't stop and won't listen to them, some of these people might beat the fuck out of some of these people or do something even worse to these people. Okay? Okay? Because they keep fucking with somebody that's pure-hearted. Okay? That's pure-hearted and don't deserve to be treated the way that some of these people is treating them. So it may be some bullshit going on in their camp. Okay? In their own camp. Okay? If they don't cut that bullshit out. Like, they gonna have like some ambushing going on each other. You feel like I'm saying? Like, that's what's gonna go down because motherfuckers won't stop. Like, some of these people don't want to keep doing the shit they doing, but they got people around them that want to consist on doing this shit. And somebody gonna snap and just be like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And it's just gonna be on and popping. Okay, we got somebody that keep fucking putting shit in somebody's food, making them motherfucking sick. Okay, somebody trying to make the divine masculine sick because they don't want this divine masculine to leave and go to another third party or go to another party. Okay, so the divine masculine need to understand that he got somebody around him that want to harm him, whether it be through spell work, whether it be through poisoning his food, or whether it be just flat out them stabbing him, hurting him, you know, doing some type of violent shit to him because they don't want him to go on, move on, or heal. Okay, they see what's going on with him. They know that his heart is with somebody else. Okay, and they want to do something real reckless to him, or they may do something by accident and reckless to him. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a story that happened to a cousin of mine. She was like a cousin of mine because she was related to my first cousin. So I'm gonna say she was like a cousin to me. My cousin, she was 16. No, was she 16? Yeah, she was 16, but she met this boyfriend when she was 13. And the boyfriend was 16 when he met her at 13. I knew both of them. Alonzo West, I'll never forget him. Alonzo West and Tracy, I'll never forget them. Never forget neither one of them. And Alonzo used to bully on Tracy and be all, you know, like that narcissist energy. He used to bully on Tracy and put his hands on Tracy, and he used to, you know, like break her jaw, do crazy shit. Like they used to have a real violent relationship, right? And he used to taunt her with stuff, putting shit in her face and all that. Like, you know, like talking to other girls on the phone to make her jealous and shit like that. And then they would get into violent arguments and fights and shit like that. Well, one day, he broke her nose. He broke her nose, and I think he fractured her jaw. I can't remember. And while her nose was broke or something like that, and her jaw was fractured or something like that, I can't remember because it was so long ago. I was even a kid myself. He was on the phone talking to a girl, disrespecting her in her face. She picked up a knife and stabbed him one time. Now she didn't think that her doing that he was gonna die, but she hit one of his motherfucking main arteries. And when she hit one of his main arteries, that killed him, and she ended up going to prison for 7 years. And she recently just got out. I think she got out in 2008 or 2000, somewhere around there. She had to do some time because of that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that I'm seeing that may go on between this karmic and these motherfucking divine masculines. If they have a violent relationship where somebody's always picking up knives or using knives, something may go wrong and somebody may harm somebody by accident. Okay? Or somebody just may snap and do some violent shit that take, you know, I'm telling you, if a person don't start using their intuition and start making choices about separating themselves from toxic energy, some shit can go really left because of all that fucking black magic and all of those shit, you know, all that black magic and all that negative energy that they doing, the shit gotta pop back some type of way. So it's gonna pop back in your own house, and it's gonna be a lot of bad luck and bad karma going on. Okay, and somebody gonna get affected by it. Either both of them gonna get affected by it, or one of them gonna get affected. Both of them gonna get affected by it either way. It's just about if somebody gonna be living in. Is both of them gonna still be living, or is one of them gonna be living and the other one gonna be in the casket? But both of them, gonna get affected by the bullshit, because there's a lot of violence and there's a lot of bitterness, resentfulness, resentment, and all that type of shit going on in the energy around them. You know what I'm saying? And just motherfuckers ain't thinking straight. They going through a lot of, remorseing and stuff like that, and feeling like they feeling trapped, and motherfuckers won't leave them alone, and people won't stop doing magic and all that type of shit, and then people dealing with the 5 of Cups. They dealing with a broken heart. Both of them is dealing with the 5 of Cups. She's feeling unwanted and feeling like this motherfucker want to leave her and don't want to be with her, and feeling like his heart is with somebody else, as well as he feeling like he's feeling trapped and he's in a situation that he don't want to motherfucking be in. So it can go either motherfucking way with them snapping on each other. You feel what I'm saying? And the very first cards is the Page of Swords, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. So right there, them 3 energies alone by themselves is somebody spying and somebody realizing that somebody want to give and take, that somebody either mad. Okay, somebody is spiteful and bitter and mad and holding a lot of resentment because somebody don't want to give and take with them, and somebody is upset about a broken heart and about an unfulfillment. About an unfulfillment. Them not feeling like their cups is not being fulfilled, and so they feeling rejected. Okay, they feeling rejected. So somebody want to do some violent shit to somebody. Okay, whether it be somebody want to do something to the divine feminine, or which that definitely probably going on from the divine masculine and the karmic, but also within their own company that they keeping. Okay, this energy is going on where, because one or either or both, whoever which one is, greater, or, got the energy, greater than, like let's act like we in school, greater than, how you do the math, greater than, whoever's in the worstest energy, somebody feel like I will fuck him up, or I will fuck her up. Like let's start with the karmic. The karmic feel like I will fuck him up and kill him before I let this bitch go to her and be happy with her. Okay? And the divine masculine feel the same thing. I will fuck this bitch up and take my motherfucking self, for the shit that this bitch caused in my life. This heartache, this pain that this bitch caused, and these problems that this bitch caused in my motherfucking life. Okay? Okay? Like everybody motherfucking mirroring and mad about how the fuck they feel about not having this being rejected, this rejected energy, and it goes back to childhood and abandonment issues and all of those type of shit, and them not healing this motherfucking energy, which is gonna make motherfuckers make the wrong decisions in their life, or making them meditate and focus on this motherfucking energy in a negative way, because it's not healed energy, on top of the black magic that's going on that could be manipulating and controlling the situation. You feel what I'm saying? And then we got the second row. Same shit. 8 of Swords, 3 of Swords, and the motherfucking 3 of Cups. Somebody is having a lot of anguish, mental anguish. They feeling like a prison, because they are feeling like a prison in some type of situation that they don't want to fucking be in. Okay? They feeling like a loss, a regret, and loss in a situation. Okay? Okay? Because the karmic is fucking everybody. She got more than one motherfucking situation going on. So the divine masculine feel like, okay, this bitch got me in a third party. Okay, let's break this shit down. This bitch got me in a third party. It's not like they in a exclusive relationship. This bitch got me in a third party. She ain't fucked me up from from having my true love and having what I truly want. So she doing what the fuck she want. And on top of that, she doing magic on him, making him sick, poisoning his food, doing all type of crazy shit to him. Okay. Distorting his motherfucking mind in all kind of motherfucking ways. Okay, this bitch won't stop doing magic on him, won't stop doing magic on Divine Feminine. She's doing magic on motherfucking everybody. Okay, so backlashes is coming back to the house either way it go. She's messing with more than one motherfucking man. Okay, all right. She's mad about him wanting to heal or wanting to go on. Oh, mad about him, having a broken heart about who he want to be with. Okay. She's in her motherfucking head and feeling imprisoned about the fact that he want to move on and don't want to be with her. Okay. He's in his motherfucking head about the fact that he don't want to be in this motherfucking karmic ass situation. Because he see what the fuck going on, but he can't break free from the shit. And one of the reasons why he can't break free from the shit, because he don't understand that this bitch is doing magic every motherfucking day on him. From poisoning his food, sex magic, okay? She could be even putting blood in his food, putting shit in his food to make him sick, okay? And on top of playing mental games with him, okay? Manipulating him and doing all other kind of motherfucking shit to him. Binding him. Okay, probably holding shit over his head. Probably know all his motherfucking secrets and doing all that type of crazy shit to him. Okay, let's just say what the fuck it really is. Okay, all right. Okay, so all that shit is fucking with him in a way where it can make him want to snap. Because he don't feel like he got no outs in the shit. He or she, far as divine masculine and divine feminines that want to leave a fucking karmic situation and they feel stuck in with the karmic tie. Okay? And then this third row, you got the Eight of Wands, you got the World card, and you got the Ace of Cups. So it's like somebody want the opportunity to give their emotions that they feel for somebody else. Okay? So, and at the same time of all this emotions, all this anguish that they both feel, the karmic and the divine masculine feminines or whatever, that's in these karmic ties, they also is upset and angry that they don't have the opportunity to, by us keeping our emotions back and we happy with being with ourselves and whatnot, and we won't open up, another chapter or another door, with our twin flame or, I'm going to say false, just false flame, because I feel like a twin flame wouldn't do all the shit that done happened to us. I feel like that was a, for some of us, it was a twin flame with a karmic tie to it. It really was. It really was a twin flame with a karmic tie. But for some people, that was a karmic relationship that you had to just learn a lesson from. For some of us, that really was your twin flame. That twin flame just got himself caught up with a karmic tie, and it affected both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It was a twin flame connection that had karmic ties to it, even from a past life. You feel what I'm saying? But because you want, share your emotions with this person and give them an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at that. He want an opportunity to break bread with you, eat with you, spend time with you, talk to you. You won't open up the lines of communication or nothing with this counterpart, with this twin flame person. And it's because of the karmic that you won't open up this line of communication with them. You won't give them no opportunity or none of that. And on top of that, the World card speaks about completion. Things being wrapped up and done with. So, it's like people blaming shit on each other and all that type of kind of thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like somebody might want to bring conflict to you and might want to confront you. You feel what I'm saying? Confront you, okay? Because of the fact that you won't open up lines of communication with them. You won't give them the opportunity to come in and fuck over you. You feel what I'm saying? Like they mad that they don't got that opportunity to come over to come that you won't open up that lines of communication for them to come in and deceive you and stab you in the back. Or you just won't open your communication up with them, you know, like they mad that they just don't have that friendship with you no more. You know what I'm saying? That personal development, that personal, you know, contact with you no more. They in a lot of pain about that shit. And then seeing you in all this super motherfucking power and healing and having balance and being, you know, this drop dead gorgeous type of radical energy, looking fucking flawless and good. And, you know, it's just making them, like, our success and our healing is making them take a look at themselves in the mirror. It's making them like they can't avoid this shit because this is your twin. So it's like you doing what you supposed to do is making them have accountability of their life and making them look at shit that they didn't want to look at before. And Saturn is making them look at shit that they didn't want to look at before. It's making them bring a lot of shit into awareness to them. You know, making them take a look at, you know, through a spiritual lens that they didn't want to look through. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, realisms. They making them be real with themselves. Okay? It's making them have a, you know, be real with themselves. You know, it's making them be real with themselves. I feel like somebody is mad that they mad that you got all this intuition and now you tapped into all this shit. They mad that they can't come in and motherfucking conceive you. Like, I feel like if you was to look at this fucking Three of Cups, she's very innocent and you could tell that she's very, you know, like that woman right there look very innocent and wholesome. Like you can tell that's a divine feminine, right? Okay. So don't even look at it as a female. So just imagine, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay. Somebody that's innocent. Somebody is very upset that they can't pour you a motherfucking glass of poison. They mad that they can't trick you and have you in a motherfucking sick bed. You know what I'm saying? That you won't give them that opportunity to poison your food or, you know what I'm saying, finesse you, you know. They mad that they can't, you know, reverse your, you know, like, you know, this is completion. So they mad that they can't stop your growth. That they can't, you know, steal your happiness from you. You know, like stop your progress, you know, from moving forward. They know that you tapped all the way in and that you know what the fuck going on and shit. You know, on top of you, an earth angel and all this other angelic shit that's going on with you. You feel what I'm saying? They know that shit. You know, you got Temperance right here. And then the Temperance, that's the angel. Okay? Bringing balance. So you got protection around you. Then you got the Tower. Okay? And after the Tower, excuse me, Spirit, is the Nine of Wands. So your guard is up. You won't have a motherfucking drink with them. You won't do the Two of Cups with them. You won't reconcile with them and make up with them or be in any type of love affair or share any motherfucking emotions with them. You feel like that cycle shit is washed up, is done, is over with. Okay? It's an empty chair there. You feel like, no, you vacated, your emotions and shit have vacated and left the building. You know, you feel like this shit will never be the same between y'all, you know, because the Tower, it didn't reveal too much. You feel like this person have destroyed, you know, the cat is right there. So the intuition is there. You feel like everything that you shared with this person has been destroyed by the lack of judgment and how you know, everything, the shame, how they treated you, you know, like if they wasn't in all that devil ass energy and shit, and they wasn't under the influence of this third party, you probably would make amends with them and try to heal this relationship. But it's too risky. It's too risky. They go back and forth with, they can fucking stab you in the back at any time. You know, the tower is there to let you know that it was faulty ground. Like, they never was a motherfucking friend from the beginning. Like, they was two-faced always from the beginning with you. When I look at the Nine of Wands, to me, this look like somebody was always two-faced with you from the beginning. Like, this shit was washed up from the beginning. Like, they never was a motherfucking friend from the beginning. Like, they written you off and, you know, written you off from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing about this shit was clean. With the washing machine here, nothing about this situation was clean ever. And then this person, you know, scared to leave where he at. It says you, freedom from fear. You know, this person is afraid to leave where the fuck they at. You know what I'm saying? Out of fear of losing money. You know, maybe they connected to a marriage or something like that. You know, they losing a lot of money whether they stay there or not, you know, because their health is deteriorating from all different types of motherfucking reasons and stuff, and wisdom and all that. The lack of knowing shit, you know, like they losing a lot of money from being connected and tied to the people and the shit that they tied to. And then you in this star energy, you know, collective, we in this star motherfucking energy. You feel what I'm saying? Okay? See, you walked away. See, they thought that you was going to stay here forever, waiting on them. They thought you was just going to stay in, you know, this was going to be Mary Hopper. Mary Hopper. Y'all ever remember that show? Used to come on right before Big Chuck and Little John. Mary Harper. They just thought you was just gonna be Mary Harper forever waiting on them. You know, Christmas forever waiting on them. Okay? They thought they was gonna keep you in La La Land with all that magic and all that lying and deceptive shit that was going on. You know, to me this is like the Seven of Cups or something. They just thought they was going to keep you in illusions and in fantasies for life. They thought that they had a grip hold on your motherfucking ass, and they thought you was going to never walk away. They thought you was going to stay naive and be Sesame Street, you know, on Sesame Street forever for their motherfucking ass. But then justice came. Justice came. And threw that motherfucking knife down and brought clarity to this motherfucking shit. Brought balance to this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Brought awareness to this motherfucking shit. Yeah. Look at Marsha with all that motherfucking money. Marsha. Why does Marsha get everything that she want? You know? They brought order to this motherfucking shit. Look at that pantry with all them clothes all neatly lined up in the motherfucking pantry. Like, hell yeah, they brought judgment to this motherfucking shit. Okay? Okay? Prayers was answered. The horn was blew on this shit. You got justice and judgment right by each other. I see two people praying that some type of karma don't come to them. I see 2 or 3 people praying that karma don't come to them for the way that they treated this empress. Okay? Okay? I see 2 or 3 people praying for karma and justice not to strike their ass for the way they treated the empress. See, this person spent the reason why that justice and that judgment is on the divine masculine's head and the divine feminine's head that's upside down with these karmics. These people spent a lot of time with their counterparts. So they had plenty opportunities to come real and to be honest about all of this third party shit that they was doing. They had plenty times to be honest about this. Okay, and changed their ways about what they was doing, and they never did, not one time. They smiled in their face and made seem like everything was Gucci and cool. And then they told all their business and took everything back to the karmic and let the karmic do all type of magic and all type of fuck shit to their twin flame, to their twin. Okay? They let this karmic, just defile their union and just do all type of crazy shit, male or female. They let their whole clique, really, all of them, dog them both. And the divine masculines and the divine feminines that's upside down with the karmics need to understand that everybody in their clique is jealous of them. Everybody in their clique is not their motherfucking friend. None of them motherfucking like you. All of them was jealous of you from the beginning, and all of them had a setup for your demise from the very motherfucking beginning, and you was clueless of it. You thought you was playing your twin, but when you played your twin, you played both of y'all. When you played your twin, you played both of y'all. You set both of y'all up for the demise. Some of these people carry the same soul, different hearts. Okay? Same soul, different hearts. So you got people living in memories, can't get them out their motherfucking head. See this forgiveness? See this 5 of cups? They playing shit over and over and over in their head. Look at this. Want forgiveness about shit they playing over and over and over in the head. Look at all that shit that they playing over and over in their head. Can't get it out their head. Can't get it out their head, and they need forgiveness real bad. Real bad. Because that's why they can't sleep, and that's why they feel stuck in their head. Okay? And that's what's deteriorating their health as well. Okay? And that's why they feel like judgment is coming for them. They don't think they got long to live. They don't know how it's going to happen and all that old shit. And then some of them want to be destructive and may, cause their own demise. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. Like, I go back and forth. Like these energies here make me want to pray for people. I go back and forth. Like 1 minute I'm like, fuck this shit. Then the next minute it's like, oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta pray for these people. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? Father God gonna keep throwing it up in my face that it's the childhood. It's the childhood shit. It's the childhood shit. I need you to understand, daughter, it's the childhood shit that got them fucked up. It's why they made these bad decisions about the relationships. Okay? And please have compassion for them. You know what I'm saying? Just have compassion for them. Forgive them. Just forgive them and let it go. Forgive them like everybody. Even if it's family. You know what I'm saying? Like, just forgive everybody. You know what I'm saying? And them being jealous of where you at. You know what I'm saying? With this second house. You know what I'm saying? Them being jealous of your looks. Them being jealous of, your finances, your talents, your luxuries and all of those shit. The fact that you solid, you solitude, values and material world and all this little fuck shit. All this shit perish. This shit is not going with us. But all this shit also spirit want us to know that this shit is protected. We got angels around our shit. You know what I'm saying? Our shit is protected. Okay? This is destined that we had this shit. I see a clock in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my fault that I'm destined to live in luxury and to have all this beautiful shit. And it's not my fault that I'm destined to be motherfucking beautiful while having all this shit. That's just a part of my karma and just a part of who the fuck I am. As being an earth sign, as being divine, as, connected to my gifts and my talents and all that. It comes with the territory. It's not my fault that I'm built up with all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not my fault. Like, motherfuckers got the evil eye for you. 8th house. They mad at your beauty. They mad at your essence. Intimacy. Obsessed. So this is Scorpio motherfucking energy. Okay? Stalking the underworld, doing all this magic type shit. Want to control your energy. Mad that they can't control your energy. Okay? Mad that they can't steal and take, your investments and be all around them and have their hand all in it and shit. Mad that they can't, be connected to contracts and they can't deceive you. Okay? And steal from you and take from you and give to third parties and shit. Mad that they don't know your secrets and all that old goofy shit. Mad that you know they motherfucking secrets. You know what I'm saying? Mad that they can't, have sex with you. That you got standards and morals and shit. And that you refuse to be in third parties and, be promiscuous with, married motherfucking men and married motherfucking women and all that old goofy shit. Or be part of, threesomes and all that old type of crazy shit. Like, they don't understand about energy and why you won't go down that motherfucking roads. Okay, all they know is the shit that they grew up and what they seen in their life. Okay, and maybe they mama had 2 or 3 motherfucking lovers and did all that nasty shit. Maybe they daddy had 2 or 3, 4, 5 lovers. Okay, and they seen them in and out of bed with different motherfuckers. Okay, so they don't understand about being, clean, wholesome, and treating their body sacred. They don't know nothing about all that shit. All they know is you possess that shit that they despise because it's not in them. Then you got the moon, family. You feel what I'm saying? All 3 of these cars was boom, boom, boom back behind each other. Okay? And then you got the ascension, which is the outlook, how people view you on the outside. Okay? Looking at your aura. Okay, looking at your body image, your role that you play, your points of views, okay, your approach to life, your likeness, your attitude, your worldview, okay, your mission statement, what you stand for, okay, your attitude, okay, and then we're going to go to this, the family, so family values and all that old type of shit. Some people might come from incest, where family members probably was touching each other and fucking each other and all that old type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got privacy on here and family and home. Okay? Dignity and all that old type of shit. Substance, okay? And having quality, okay? About yourself and nurturing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people don't come from all that type of shit. They language, meaning their ancestors don't come from this type of shit. A lot of them probably came from prostitution and all that fucking around and laying around and having a lot of, Dick Johns and all that old type of shit. Male or female. Having nasty habits and all that old type of shit. That's all the fuck they know and grew up around. Con man type shit. Con woman type shit. Stealing, robbing. You know what I'm saying? That's curses that run in everybody's motherfucking bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Some people, that's all the fuck they know. Is how the fuck they was raised and how they grew up. Because they didn't have nobody that took care of them. So all they know is taking shit and doing shit the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? They ain't have, like I said, role models. They didn't have a positive role models. When a child don't have a positive role model, oh my God, Father God, what do that do to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, that can kill them alone. You know what I'm saying? That's why I constantly got to stay in my son's ass. That's the Pisces. Because he can easily get influenced. You know what I'm saying? He can easily get influenced by his peers and by the shit that he see on the outside. Like, he can easily be a motherfucking killer and a robber. You know what I'm saying? With no problem. You know what I'm saying? I got an uncle that died from that type of shit. Used to rob and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Used to be in the streets and used to rob rich people and do all that kind of crazy shit. That motherfucker got that shit in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll go do that shit in a heartbeat second, but he'll be dead quick. You know what I'm saying? He'll be cursed or in jail, prison for the rest of his motherfucking life if he don't choose and go down the right road. Like, that's the curse that's connected to the bloodline. Selling drugs or robbery or that type of shit, carrying guns and doing crazy shit with it and all that old type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta pick and choose what road you want to go down. You gotta break these motherfucking generation curses. We all got generation curses and shit that's in our bloodline. You know what I'm saying? We all do. We all do. Dropping out of school and all that old goofy shit, and teenage pregnancies and all that old kind of goofy shit. You know, not getting married, you know, before you had kids and all that kind of shit like that. We all got kind of, you know, curses and shit. You need to figure out what it is. It could be alcohol. It could be dope that ran in your family and shit, and that could be a curse. It's like we all got some type of curse in our bloodline that needs to be broken. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, then you're going to keep having a bunch of kids, no matter who the fuck having them. They're going to carry them curses, and it's just going to keep being a continuous of that bullshit. And it's going to come from the shit that they see the peers before them do, and then the peers before them do. You know what I'm saying? And all the males in my family, shit, they sell drugs, go to jail. It's like you have seen your older cousins do that shit and go to jail for 15, 20 years and get out of shit. Why the fuck would you grow up and then follow them? But it's the pattern. It's the consciousness that follows the language, the ancestral tree. You feel what I'm saying? The conditioning of the family. You know, habits and all that old type of shit. The shit that embody him. Like this card say. It's the trauma. The inner trauma. The generational trauma. Okay? That follow us from generation to generation. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't break that shit, it'll keep following you. So that's why I say a lot of these divine masculines and feminines that's upside down feel like that generational trauma and the shit that affected them when they grew up is why they carry on the way they do, and they carry on the way they do in relationships, because they seen they parent or whoever was the role model to them, they seen them act and conduct themselves a certain type of motherfucking way in relationships. They don't know nothing else. That fucks with a child's mind when they growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, parents don't even be understanding that when they be doing certain crazy shit, you shouldn't be letting your kids see you do that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be letting your kids see certain crazy shit. Like, my mother used to do sneaky shit to my father and steal from him and go in his pocket. I ain't like that type of shit. I thought that shit was wrong. So I'm glad that I didn't take them ways from her. You know what I'm saying? And think that shit was cute. I never thought that was cute. That's the shit that make me be like, oh, hell no. I'm going to make sure that I don't marry somebody that'll do that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think that kind of shit was crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he paying the bill on the credit card, trying to get the bill down. And as soon as he pay the bill, she sneaking in his wallet, taking the credit card, charging the bitch back up and putting it back in his wallet, and he don't even know that she ain't ran that bitch up $300, $400, $500 motherfucking dollars. Like, that type of shit fucked with his health too, to the point that he just said fuck it. He don't even give a fuck no more. They used to call him about the bills. He used to be like, she got a condition, she got a problem, she's sick, ain't nothing I can do, she got a spending problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, my father had A1 credit when he met that damn woman. I mean, when I say A1 credit, my father could have went in any motherfucking store, went on any motherfucking lot and got anything. All he had to do was sign his name and drive off the lot. Go into the store, get the credit instantly. I don't give a fuck what the credit was. It could have been $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. When he bought her a house, that's when he found out that she had $80,000 in his name in credit cards, and he had no inkling of it. So that's the type of shit that I seen that I be like, oh hell no, I'm not about to allow a motherfucker to get with me and then abuse my finances, abuse my credit. You know what I'm saying? Be doing sneaky shit behind my back because of the shit that I seen her do with him. You know what I'm saying? My father didn't never conduct himself and act in that damn manner with her. You know what I'm saying? He gave her everything that she wanted, but it was never enough with her. She had abusive shit going on inside of her. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, she that way. You know what I'm saying? When she can't get her way, my mother will cuss your ass out and act a motherfucking fool. You know what I'm saying? And I do not feed into it. Like if I don't give her cigarettes or something like that, she'll turn into a motherfucking beast. And I'll just look at her like she a fool and be like, and what? Go sit your ass down. You know what I'm saying? And she'll go sit her ass down because she know that that shit don't move me. But that's the shit that she used to do with my dad. And she can't get that shit off with me. If I feel like you and smoke too much, you already ran through 2 packs, and you ain't about to abuse my finances because you want to smoke, or act a motherfucking fool with cigarettes and destroy yourself. Today, you're not going to destroy yourself. You can destroy yourself tomorrow when I give you a pack of cigarettes or when I feel you can get another pack. That type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like she don't want no discipline in her life. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the abuse type of shit that he used to go through. You know what I'm saying? She used to be a beast with that shit, you know? She made him fucking sick in all type of ways. You know, cussing him out, all that shit will fuck with your health. You feel what I'm saying, collective? And that's just where we at with that. That's where we at with that. You know? So, a lot of these divine masculines feel like that. They feel like they fuck themselves up with the decisions that they made, and they feel like the shit came from, you know, shit that they grew up in. Females too. Even the karmic feel like that. Karmic feel like she fucked up from the shit that she seen coming up. So that's why they together. You know, living in that destruction and all that dysfunctional shit. You feel what I'm saying? Neither one of them don't know how to change it. Neither one of them don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, correct that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making sure this is right. Okay, I haven't used these cards in a while, so let me just pull some more. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the energy for today? We got gratitude, okay? Be grateful for abundance and live in appreciation for what you have, and more good things will come. That's where we at right now. We're going to live in gratitude. Father God, I am grateful for all that I have. I rely on my higher powers at all times, and therefore I am never disappointed. Thank you, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Thank you, ancestors. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else do you have for the collectors, okay? How many cards you want to give me? 4 or 5, and then we wrap it on up? It's a beautiful reading, but it seemed like it spoke more about, you know, them and stuff and why they act. It's like they almost trying to explain to you why they the way they is, or why they did what they did, and they asking for forgiveness. Quest, be bold and mighty. Force will, or says, be bold and mighty. Force will aid you. Take action. Good luck favors you, the brave. Oh shit. Come on, Spirit. What else you got for the collector? You know, I forgive everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing I can do about what's already done. You know what I'm saying? I forgive everybody. That's why I constantly work on my heart. And I even go get Reiki, and I get my chakras balanced and cleared. You know what I'm saying? Integrity, right? You know what I'm saying? Integrity. Drop the things that offend your soul. Embrace your truth. It's your life. Let no one live it for you. See what I'm saying? Drop the things that offend you. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. Integrity. You know what I'm saying? Drop the things that offend you. This is for everybody. The karmic, the masculine, the divine feminine. Like, drop the things that offends you. Okay, that offends your soul, and embrace your truth. Embrace what is true. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. Let no one live it for you. You know what I'm saying? And then we got magic on the table. Okay. And then we got friendship. Okay, magic. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do it, If you can do that, you can make anything happen. Okay? So, what I'm getting from that is whatever you believing in right now and trying to manifest, it's all coming true. And it's because of the belief and the faith that you have in it. Okay? So just know that your energy work that you putting out, your prayers, your affirmation is all, it's all coming into fruition. Friendship. Be with the one who makes you shine, who loves you and really cares. Keep those and let the others go. See what I'm saying? Be with those that really make you happy and make you shine and make you grow. Okay? Love those. It says who really love you and really care about you. And then keep those and then let the other ones go. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to hold on to people that really don't care about you and don't love you. You know what I'm saying? That shit easy. So to me, when I look at that card, it look like the 7 of Pentacles. So it's like if a person not going to invest the right time and energy into you and nurture you and treat you right, you don't need them in your life. It's time to let them go. Cycles. It says we are all becoming surrendering to your change. It says release your fears and trust this powerful progress. Dignity. Take pride in yourself and all that you have become. Be satisfying in your choices and your actions. Okay? Yeah, just be happy about the decisions and the choices that you made and the actions that you made. Okay? And stand in your power. Like, don't let nobody, trip you up or make you feel bad because you making right decisions for yourself in your life. You know what I'm saying? You doing what's best for you. Dreamer. Your dreams have chosen you. Find fulfillment in pursuing your destiny. This is the magic life. Rebirth. No matter what happens, you can find new wings. Rise from the past. Accept the positive changes that are coming. And then it says timing. When the time is right, you will know. Trust all will turn out well. I feel like you got angels and ancestors watching over you, and they're going to let you know when the timing is right to make whatever moves that you need to make. I feel like we're going through a rebirth, you know what I'm saying? And that there's a lot of positive energy around us that's bringing these beautiful changes into our life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like all your dreams is being fulfilled, okay? That you living in this magical energy right now, okay? Okay? And you having integrity, okay? And having, being brave, okay? And living in gratitude and willing to accept, the cycles of change, whether it's, releasing and letting go, you just going with the flow of energy, life of what God is doing in your life, it's bringing what it's supposed to. And at the bottom of the deck, we got reconciliation. Remember the source of love. A loving action is all you need to begin the progress. Reach out with a simple first step. I feel like, once again, like what it said in the reading, like it said in the reading, you got relationships and somebody that's trying to make choices and they trying to use their discerning, okay? And somebody that wants forgiveness, okay? I believe they want a new beginning with you, right? Okay? And you having to have the courage, maybe, okay? They want to reach out, and maybe they even need the courage. But somebody want to reach out to you. And I'm even seeing like this reconciliation is here. They want to reach out to you, okay? They want to reach out to you, right? And you needing to be connected to your intuition, okay? And all that. And then you got gentleness here. Strength is gentle. Only kindness has wings. Love is an action enduring. Sacred space. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. All right. Collective, this is the energies for the day. It's more so, to me, it was a bunch of wisdom that God was giving us, with with these energies. I don't really feel like it's a lot of bad shit, but I just feel like, where them cards at? The only card that I really feel that was disturbing is, where the hell is my cards? The only card that I feel is disturbing is that spying card, and I know that's it could be either one of anybody's energy, but I feel like that's the only disturbing card, is that somebody spying and they wish like fuck, you know what I'm saying, that they can fucking get their hands on you and do something to you, and most likely it's probably the karmic bitch that feel like that. That is that bitch that feel like that. That bitch is really salty and mad, you know what I'm saying, that she just jealous. She just jealous. She got a lot of jealous energy on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me put this shit back down here real quick. This bitch got a lot of jealous motherfucking energy on her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this here. This bitch here. This bitch here. She got a lot of jealous motherfucking energy on her. We're going to have to pray for her. Okay? Because she not going to be satisfied until that same toy she playing with is used on her. Okay? She's not going to be satisfied. Okay? Okay? She's very upset that the fact that, okay, she's not getting emotional fulfilled. Okay? That all the shit that she's trying to pull and do, it's not motherfucking working. Okay? She's very salty about that motherfucking shit. Very fucking salty about that shit. But I don't know why shit. She got 1,010 motherfucking men. It's like, damn, bitch, go to one of the other motherfucking men. Why the fuck are you mad that somebody not giving and taking with you? Yeah, you mad about the money. Oh, I forgot about that. It's all about the money with this karmic bitch. You know what I'm saying? She don't care about nothing else. All she want is the money. Okay? She mad that she can't keep her hands on the money. Okay? That's what started the shit from the whole beginning. It's her doing spell work and doing spells on the divine masculine for his motherfucking money. Okay? And now that a lot of shit is being exposed, okay, and she can't manipulate shit really the way she really want to, it's all about the motherfucking money with that person right there. All about the money. It's just about money with her. Okay? She wants money. She don't want nothing else. That's why she got, more than one motherfucking man that she go to. These is the females. They got more than one man that they see, okay? And that they control with magic because they want money from these motherfuckers, okay? And all of them, she got all of them in the same type of energy, okay? They all is in this energy and shit, and then they wonder why they be sick and all of those shit after they be fucking with her and all of those goofy stuff. And it's because of the magic, and she putting shit in their food and doing shit to them. And then it's just because her energy is nasty is why the fuck they sick. You know what I'm saying? They not understanding that shit. Yeah, it's all that. It's all about that. It's all about that. And she's wondering why her magic don't work no more. Why the shit is weak. Why the shit don't work no more. Like, bitch, please. Your little binding spells, bitch, none of that shit works on me. Okay? You can do them every motherfucking day. I don't give a fuck. None of that shit works on me, bitch. Okay? None of that shit you trying to do every day will work. Only thing you doing is making yourself sick, putting a lot of bad juju on you, causing a lot of bad luck for yourself, okay? And eventually, all that shit you doing is going to come back and pop back on you real hard, okay? That's all the fuck you doing, okay? None of that shit going to work on me. None of it, okay? Because you don't got no motherfucking control over me, all right? You don't have no control over me. So all your wishing and hoping, bitch, to get in the same room with me so you can do some type of crazy shit to me, bitch, that will never motherfucking happen, bitch. But if we can have a chance to be in the ring together or something, I will mop your ass. I will mop you from the front door, bitch, all the way to the back door, ho. With no weapons in your hand, bitch. I will mop you from the front door all the way to the back door, ho. So you better keep being here to me, bitch. Because if we ever get in the same room, bitch, it'll be over for you. It'll be over. You always gonna need a motherfucking weapon, because at the end of the day, you really is a weak bitch and you know it. You can't whoop nobody with your bare hands. You always gonna have to have a weapon in your hands, okay? Always gonna have to have a weapon because you weak. You know what I'm saying? You can't do no one-on-one and just be fair. You always gonna have a knife or some type of gun or weapon in your motherfucking hand. You don't know how to be no one-on-one and just fight with your bare hands. You always gonna do some dirty shit, either to the divine masculine or to the divine feminine. You always gonna be on that shit, okay? Double teaming, jumping, all that shit. You always gonna be on that weak shit. Yeah, that's what it is. This bitch real salty about this money that she ain't getting. This giving and taking and shit, and this bitch is real salty and mad. The fact that, you know, she feel unfulfilled and shit, and she all in her motherfucking head about this broken heart and this third party and this divine masculine wanting to, you know, how him being upset and mad and wanting to go somewhere else and give opportunities and all in love with a beautiful woman somewhere else, and she wondering why he's so gun-ho over her and all of those shit, and why he want to go fulfill his emotions and give all his emotions somewhere else. And all the fuck she know to do is to keep trying to do spell work on him and make him sick and all of those type of bullshit. That's all she know to do, and try to control him with magic, okay? And get him to try to manipulate and try to play the divine masculine, the divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Get him to try to betray her. You know what I'm saying? By doing magic on both of them. That's all the fuck she know. You feel me? Okay, collective, I gotta go. I got an important phone call. Like, share, thumbs up the video. Boom, 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 boom. I'll be back with another collective reading later on. Peace, love, and light to all. If you'd like to donate, all the information be at the bottom. Boom, 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 boom to my collective. I love you, I love you, I love you. It's on and popping. Thank you.